ROCK in the USA. Alrighty. Man, we need some new stuff to do in this game. I tell you what. I tell you what, man. Alright, let's go play a little bit of Arena to warm up, and then maybe we'll hop in some battlegrounds. Which I don't really want to play, I'm gonna be honest, but you know what? Whatever, I guess. We keep on keeping on. We keep on keeping on. Actually, I should probably make sure the stream is actually live and all that stuff first, huh? Everything looks okay. Okay. Ah, you're close, Widow. Charles made it in here first, though, looks like. Good try, though. At least on my screen, it has Charles first, but welcome in, guys. It's okay. Charles is just, like, too quick with it. At this point, I'm almost convinced he has, like, some sort of program constantly running on his computer. It's like AI running it so he can make sure he's first. Yo, Spidey, what's up, man? What is up? Just gonna play some Arena, get my thumbs warmed up and stuff. Then I'll go use all my energy in battlegrounds, and then who knows after that. Again, same problem as yesterday, where there's not a whole lot going on right now in the game. Which is kind of, again, our fault also, but oh well. Man's gotta grind content, you know? Oh, what an intercept. Are you, I can't remember, you said you were in Vibranium, didn't you, Spidey? But I mean, you'll get through the arena really fast. That I know for sure. Cherish it while you can, man. It'll keep you busy. Mind checking the, like, as in Discord? Sure, I can check my Discord in a little bit. Hope everything's okay. Haven't logged in since yes. Dude, you gotta get to it, man. You're missing out on some Valiant Nexus crystals. Man, not a single bleed, huh? Oh, wow, and I actually dex that? I almost never fully dex that. That's crazy. She always gets me with the sparky jazz hands. Oh, okay, it's MCOC related. I got you. Had me worried there for a second, Widow. I'm gonna guess you pulled like Falcon Joaquin or something. without looking. If you did, that will bring me great joy. All right, let me see. What do we got going on? Oh, nope. Just don't mind the god above Iron Man Infinity War. You duped him again. Dude, 162. Well, that can't all be natural. You would have had to give some 6 stones to him. That is a pretty chonky boy, though. Might as well take him up to rank 3, dude. He'd probably still be a little bit annoying. Oh, I can't stand coffee. I can't stand it. I can't stand the smell. I've actually never tasted coffee, if I'm being honest. But the smell is so bad that I have no desire to. At all. So I'm right there with you. I don't know what the rest of the bottom 5 would be, though. Like gutter water, does that count? I don't even know how you would rank a bottom 5, like, of anything. I feel like we would need a pre-existing, like, list beforehand. Because, like, technically you could drink any liquid, right? Like, would lava qualify as a bottom 5 drink? Everything about it is awful. Yeah, some people really like their coffee, though, man. Some people can't go a day without it. Which I get. Most people don't drink it for the taste. I feel like they just drink it for, like, the caffeine and, like, the energy boost, you know? Which, hey, man. I don't blame people. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, Wolverine, it seems like. It's a really hard thing to kick for a lot of people, too. And it's really destructive. From what I understand, like, the more coffee you drink, like, the more you need to get the same buff, like, the same energy you did before. And it kind of gets out of hand. Like, it can destroy your sleep, I think. And stuff, too. I think it's definitely one of those things you really need to try to do in moderation. Otherwise, it can, like, really impact your long-term and short-term health. Yeah, Widow, that sounds like something somebody would say in Global, honestly. Sugar and cream for taste. It does actually taste really good with proper fixings. I mean, at that point, though, aren't you just tasting the sugar and cream? Like, and then you're just using the coffee for the energy boost? I feel like at that point, you know, just like get yourself a milkshake and then, you know, put a coffee pill or like a caffeine pill in it or something, you know? But I'm not one to talk. I drink caffeine in the form of energy drinks and stuff like that a lot. Thanks, son. Give a cup every evening. The caffeine drops. It's like flipping a switch. Some people seem to not be affected by caffeine the same way as some people. Like, I've known a few people, and even me once in a while. If I drink like a caffeinated soda before bed, nothing happens. I don't know what the science is behind it, honestly, but it does seem that like it's not a guarantee that like coffee will get you jittery or like super amped. It's not like on the subject of energy drinks too, like there's some energy drinks, if I drink them, I'll just have a crash. I don't actually get any sort of like boost from it. Which is kind of weird. Although I do notice those are more often than not like energy drinks that have sugar in them or just a lot of like high fructose corn syrup, which is basically the same thing. Like as the more I get, the more things I eat and the older I get, the more I start to notice more and more and more how much my diet has actually affected like my life. Yo, what's up, Beefcake? Some energy drinks tell you on the label not to drink the whole thing. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Unless they're like the big tall ones. Those are multiple servings worth. So those ones you're not supposed to drink the whole thing of. But those are the only ones I can really think of. What's up, James? How you doing? Yeah, I've known people that, like, some people go kind of crazy with it, Wolverine. Like, I've known some people that will drink, like, 2 of those in a single day. And I honestly, I don't know how their heart is not beating out of their chest. Truthfully. But that's just like what I was talking about earlier. Like, you kind of start to build a tolerance, right? So you have to get more and more and more and more until you're drinking like 5 or 6 monsters a day, which, like, believe it or not, like, is a thing people do. Dragon Man and Destroya. Are there any neutralized immune champs? I believe there are, but I don't know exactly which ones they are. That ability tends to mostly come from nodes more than anything, James. And I don't even know if there's champions that are directly neutralize immune per se, but I know there's champions that have in their kit like that the ability accuracy of activating that buff is like 110% or whatever, which inherently counters neutralize. Which, like, I think Gladiator, if I'm not mistaken, will counter neutralize. His unstoppable will happen no matter what, basically, from his special one. Unless he has a slow, of course, but... That sounds kind of gross, Wolverine. Although, if you're Bear Grylls and you're in a survival situation, that's probably music to your ears, man. And put on your thinking cap. Fashion. Oh, wow, that doesn't kill him. That's sad. Oh, that hit me, rip. Okay, there we go. Spider-Woman is immune, Overseer is immune with Synergy. There you go. There's a couple. You're on drinks. Sorry, guys. I gotta eat my brownie and ice cream real quick. While we're on the subject of drinks, though, what is like the top 5? Because we talked about coffee being potentially in the bottom 5. Like, we flipped that over. I mean, water has to be number 1, right? Because, like, without that, you'd die. Warlock, what up? Well, yeah, you could, Spidey, but the water is what's in the other things that would help you survive. Nice, Warlock. I lost by a few points. I got pretty unlucky. I would say water number 1. I think I would put Mountain Dew Voltage on there. That's just like one of my favorites ever. Whether that's like number 2, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're gonna throw it, buddy? Future Ant-Man, please? Trying to think. Eggnog, I think. Dude, I love eggnog. I think I would put eggnog up there. I'm a big eggnog enjoyer. I don't know what else I'd have up there. Ooh, Baja Blast. Yeah, that could be up there. Dang, Warlock. Look like you cooked. Oh, so welcome in, Tim. How you doing, man? I tell you what, honestly, with how much I've drank, voltage, I feel like I should be burnt out on it by now, but I'm totally not. I think that's just a testament to like where it actually is on my tier list, you know? Code Red has kind of grown on me a little bit. Baja Blast to an extent as well, but not near enough to like surpass voltage. Ooh, chocolate milk could go in there. It depends where you get the chocolate milk. If you guys have ever had like chocolate milk from a local dairy, dude, it kills. It's so good. It's way better than anything you can buy in the store. Usually that stuff is all just like sugar milk. You forgot what voltage tastes like? I think it's time to go get one then, Spidey. Maybe not right now, otherwise you may not be able to sleep tonight, but I think you gotta get one. Yo, what's up, Zemo? Yeah, honestly, I think I would probably put chocolate milk in like the 5th slot. Like maybe some sort of like juice. There's some juice I like. Although if we're doing like a soda pop tier list, that could be interesting. Energy drinks not included, I would say, though. Even though there's still like soda pop technically. Then it would probably go Mountain Dew Voltage. And then I would probably go to like Mountain Dew Code Red maybe. Or Baja Blast. And then Dr. Pepper would be on there. And then once in a while, I like myself a good Coca-Cola, you know? It's hit and miss. Had a great day today? Happy for you, WAP. Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I used to drink milk a ton. And then I found out that lactose intolerance was a thing. It's not like it totally like destroys my ability to have anything dairy, but it definitely made me realize, yeah, I probably shouldn't be drinking milk to the degree that I used to be. So that kind of like put a bullet in the body of that. How is Coca hit or miss? It depends on where you get the Coca-Cola. Different, like, if you're getting it from the bottle, like, I think it's okay. But, like, if you get it from, like, McDonald's, I think it's, like, the best. They just, like, mix their Coke differently. So, it just depends where you get it. Canned, bottled, fountain. Yeah, I don't know. I would say it would be like, I think Dr. Pepper is better than Coke. Personally. Yeah, I think the glass bottle Coke is probably the best, Spidey. There was, it was years ago, and I don't think it exists anymore. But my favorite Coke is probably, they were like bottled Coke. And they had Georgia Peach, and then they had, I think it was like California Raspberry or Blackberry or something. Those flavors absolutely destroyed. They were so good. I think the Georgia Peach one was my favorite, but I'm pretty sure they don't make those anymore. I mean, just because a soda is owned by a company doesn't mean that it can't be better than another soda they own. McDonald's Sprite is better than normal Sprite. Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Zemo. I said it doesn't exist anymore. Cherry Coke Zero? Personally, you think Coke and Pepsi taste the exact same? I think there's minor differences, Widow. I think they're kind of in the same, like, ranking, personally, though. I think I would say Coke tastes better than Pepsi, though. But they're not, like, leagues away from each other. I think it can be easy to think that all colas taste the same. But Pepsi has a little more spice to it. But yeah, Spidey, I've never been a big fan of like the zero flavors of things. I think it's because I'm just too used to like the normal flavors though. Coke has more carbonation? Maybe. I've never really paid attention to like carbonation for those two. Dude, I would go as far as to say I think RC Cola tastes better than Coca-Cola. I know that's probably a hot take. But I don't know if the world is ready for that discussion yet. The Coke versus Pepsi feud is like the Xbox versus PlayStation. You're never gonna talk sense into people. Everybody has their own, like, opinions on things. That is a hot take. I know, yeah. That being said, I don't really get RC a lot just because you don't get it from like fountain drinks or anything. But my taste buds are exceptionally special, I would say. Do I need to go buy a Pepsi and like buy a Coke right now to see like which one is more carbonated? Settle this feud. Turn this into an IRL stream. Take a big sip of Coke. It tastes great, but you feel like you need to burp? I don't know. I feel like you're placeboing me into agreeing with you, WAP. But I feel like I'm kind of thinking to myself. And I feel like Coke does have more of a bite to it as far as like the carbonation goes. You might be on to something there. I'm not sure. It's been too long since I've had Coca-Cola, so I don't know if that's actually true or not. Do more Fortnite streams? I do need to do that, huh, Widow? Maybe we could do that on Friday. Or we can do it on Saturday. And I'll stream over on Twitch. That's an idea I've been thinking I should try. need a reload stream. We'll try and get one in here soon sometime. I just haven't really been feeling like playing Fortnite because I don't really care much about the battle pass right now. Whoops. It's nitrogen. I think I remember seeing those in can form. WAP. Are those still around? I thought they weren't very popular, and I thought they were discontinued. So, that's certainly an opinion, Zemo. I think the amount of players that play it daily would disagree with you, but... Aw, no crit. Big sad. There we go. I seen an entry. They still sell them at Walmart? Okay, that makes sense. I don't really do my shopping at Walmart. I never actually have had that. If I see it next time, I'll try it. Walmart's just too expensive, man. I know, that's why I like having you on my team, Widow. You know, I hate Enchantress, but I actually do think her, like, special attack animations are, like, super cool. Like, that's just cool, man. Like, a meteor shower or whatever. That feels like it should be, like, a special 3, you know? It looks like a beer and the foam is delicious. Sip it in public, make people think you're cool. I will be sure to do that though, Web. Widow, that's a struggle with builds. You just have to be ready to deal with like a 5-story mansion whenever you shoot somebody. House. I didn't say I was hating. Not really a winning team there, but oh well. Dude, which franchise is Enchantress from? Or like, whose like villain is she or whatever? Because I think she is a villain, right? Oh, what? The AI is crazy. That was wild stuff, man. Oh, he's gonna block that, huh? Because he's awakened. I forgore. You hit Unreal and Reload last night? Jeez, dude. Congrats on that. See, it's like the opposite with my wife and I, WAP. We just freaking love soda pop. We've had to, like, try to, like, tell ourselves we need to, like, quit multiple times. It's a problem. It's not, like, as bad as I think some people, though. I know some people, man, like, you go out into their garage or their fridge, and at any given time, that thing is, like, loaded with soda pop cans. All right. Dude, I love it when I fight an enemy with recoils. Makes my job easier. I've never been that high. Although I've never grinded ranked that much, Widow. Yo, what's up, TJ? How you doing? How you doing, man? Oh boy. Puma. Ugh, you might be addicted. Dude, I do love me a good root beer. Don't get me wrong. Especially if you guys have ever had homemade root beer, man. Oh my gosh. Homemade root beer is like a different breed, man. You get like that root beer extract, put it in a cooler with some dry ice, dump some sugar in there or whatever. Nothing like it. You cannot have fun in Reload unless you're in ranked? Well, yeah, I can definitely see that. You'd probably be pub stomping everybody, Widow. You're too good. Ah! Oh man, I dodged the projectile even, which I almost never dodge. You're about to get king down for the first time? You just need 2 more rank 4s after for Paragon tonight? Oh my gosh. Hey, nice, DJ. You're getting close. Then before you know it, you'll be Valiant. It's good to keep pushing the ranks. Especially if you planned on spending for like Banquet or Cyber Weekend. Because the deals are directly related to your progression level. Well, Okoye, one day you'll be ranked 4, don't worry. Assuming the heat death of the universe has not happened. Oh, we're so close, dude. I'm pretty sure I can incinerate Bastion. I think. I just want it to be Banquet already. I want to... I'm kind of tired of hoarding the units, I'm not going to lie. I want to just, like, fully send it. You're fully free to play, or you're 99%. Honestly, like, I would never recommend anybody spend until they're the highest progression level anyway. Just so that you get, like, your maximum money's worth. The only exception to that would be is if, like, you could get the next progression title for, like, a couple bucks. I think that's probably the only time where that would make sense. At least to me. Unless you're doing a challenge and you're trying to, like, speedrun the game, then obviously you would want to, like, spend a bunch of money up front. But I'd say the vast majority of people aren't doing that. Oh, that was unlucky. Unit. Yeah, I'm excited, man. That's just the way I think about, like, purchases in general. Is like, I want to make sure I get the max value for the money I'm spending. I've always been really, like, picky when it comes to, like, what I spend money on. That's why, like, if I'm ever spending money in this game, it's only ever on the Plat Pass. Because you just get, like, a lot of things. Oh, man, that was such a long special attack. Mr. Savage is getting an icon skin? I've never even watched his streams before, Widow. I know who you're talking about, though. That's cool. Man, they just been giving everybody icon skins lately, though. It feels like every month there's a new icon skin. Alright, well that's that arena in the bin. You're welcome, Alliance, by the way. Next up, it'll be me getting an icon skin in Fortnite, I think. I'm too popular. Just kidding. I actually don't know. It, like, dude, I guess you probably would, because I'm sure the creators make, like, boatloads of cash for doing it. But, dude, it would be weird if I was playing Fortnite and there were just, like, people running around, like, using a skin that is literally me. I don't know if I could ever get over that. That would just be so, like, bizarre to me. But again, they're making some serious cash. Alright, guys. Good news. If you read the entire title, you may know we do have a 7-star basic Hero Crystal, okay? And I coincidentally really need to get a drink right now. So, I'm going to drag this puppy onto the spinner. We're going to let it spin out, and I'm going to go get a drink of water. Maybe if I'm not here while it opens, the game will be tricked, and it will think that it's time to give me Spider Ham, right? I mean, that makes sense. Because, like, of course, if I were to pull him, it would have to be when I'm not actually looking, right? So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to drag this puppy on there, and we're going to see what happens. Also, congrats, TJ. Jean Grey is a boss. Happy for you, man. Congrats on getting Kang down. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do that because I'm like ridiculously thirsty right now for whatever reason. So, but I don't want to leave you guys without content. So here you go. You gotta be kidding me. I'm literally the only person on planet Earth that is bummed to pull arguably the best champion in the game, man. Yeah, those offers are bad, TJ. I definitely don't think you should buy him. Look at this. He's max. That is a maxed out champion. Ugh. What, dude, what else can I do? It's ridiculous, dude. A lot of that is natural, too. I've given him some 6 stones, but that's, like, pretty much OG, like, I've just pulled Serpent that many times, which is crazy. I think there's so many people that would want to, like, they would do anything for the champion I just pulled and keep pulling, but... Oh my gosh. Well, there's always next time, chat. Let me add another tally to my crystals opened without Spider-Ham since I started keeping track. It's never gonna happen. Oh well. Who did I use for the... Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about in Boss Rush, Spidey? I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. I used Count Nefaria at some point. I honestly died to that fight probably more than I should have, so I may not be the best for advice on that. However, Onslaught worked. My rank 4 Jean Grey did quite a lot of damage as well. Yeah, Medusa worked as well, but you basically can't get hit. I preferred pushing her to the special 2 because I think that was easier for me to dodge. But yeah, Onslaught is not bad. And then yeah, I got like 1 special 2 rotation off with Jean and it almost killed. It reads like you can't make contact or take damage. Yeah, that's why I brought in like Onslaught for it. Yeah, I have done that fight before, Widow. I have indeed. There might be better options out there, Spidey. I didn't look at any like tutorials that anyone put out or anything like that. But those champions worked for me. I think I got the solo the last run with Medusa. If I remember right. But again, I don't think it's like necessarily optimal, because every time you armor break her, she gets like a fury or something like that. I just remember one of the more annoying fights being Mysterio. But again, Medusa. Medusa and Count Nefaria kind of did the entire quest. Which, by the way, was like not my favorite quest in the world. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you could go ahead and give it a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Fantastic. For this S-tier epic gamer gameplay. I can't believe I pulled another serpent, dude. I'm so mad at that. I'm so annoyed. The boss rushes have 0 points to them. I mean, you get the like objective thing done that gives you like a pretty good amount of shards. And then outside of that, yeah, pretty much. It does kind of reek of like, hey, just give us more revives and potions. Any advice? My primary piece of advice when you're doing rank ups in a spot where you're at, TJ, is whatever kind of a rank up will help you push story content the best, probably go with that one. Like champions that are like borderline OP. I personally, like, I'm a huge believer in ranking up like champions that you like, but I'm also an equally, you know, big defender of ranking champions up that actually just are really good. And I think when you're in like the early game, you can't afford as much to just rank up champions that you enjoy playing. I think they need to be like good champions too. I think probably Mr. Sinister would be a really good rank 4. He can do a lot of story content. So I would definitely recommend Sinister. Wow, we're gonna resist that? Really, Gamora? Okay. Fine. And then gold, yeah, gold is rough. That's why I said you need to make sure you get like max value out of your early rank ups. So yeah, I would say Sinister for sure on there. I think he's just really good, and he can kind of cheese a lot of stuff. You have no ISO? Dude, I have so much ISO. I feel like I can't get rid of it enough. And then, as far as the other rank up, I think you could probably choose anyone on that list. I do think Chioth has a lot of utility and use, though. Like, she might not actually be a bad rank up over the other ones. Unless your anti-venom is, like, max sig. If your anti-venom is, like, sig 200 or, like, close to that, then he would be a good choice as well. But again, like, you would be ranking him up from a rank 2 versus the other ones you'd have at rank 3 already. And so you could make the rank ups a little bit quicker. Widow, you just gotta swipe the credit card, man. Go dig into your mom or your dad's purse. Actually, don't do that. That's a surefire way to get gold, man. Follow me for more bad financial advice. But yeah, those are a pretty good list of champs. Not swiping nothing in this game. Hey, that's probably a smart idea. Might save resources, go for the ones at rank 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Anti-venom is unawakened, but you have a science gem. I mean, like, yeah, just gemming him is not really enough from what I understand. You want him to be like max sig. So. But he is a good candidate for awakening. If you're looking for somebody to use that on. That may never happen, Widow. That may actually never happen. We may just have to keep dreaming. We'll find out, though. We shall find out. I will say, like, this game has me a little bit concerned for its, like, longevity lately, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm sure we'll get a nice detailed explanation on how the game is going at some point. And they'll say it's doing better than ever. And everyone will be shocked. You have a Nexus? Oh boy. I'm so jealous. Dude, I freaking love opening Nexus crystals. Let us know who you get, TJ. You need war to start, you're so bored. Dude, you're telling me. I'm like... I've been playing Arena the past 2 days, which it's, like I said, it's not bad if I have people chatting with me and stuff. But, dude, it's it's not the most entertaining thing in the world. Heck yeah, that's how you ghost, baby. At least we have raids. I mean, that can kind of keep you occupied for a while. Okay, I wish you the luck. I'm sending all my mojo over to you, TJ. I don't know if you want it, though. I mean, I did just pull a 7-star Serpent, but I don't know if you want my luck, actually. My mojo has not exactly been, like, spectacular. The Titan opening was really good, though. I will say that. But ever since that, man, it has not been it. It seems like that's how it keeps, like, happening. Like, the luck will come in waves, and by the time the wave actually hits, it's, like, Titan rollover, and then the luck will hit on the Titan, and then the basics, like, in between that are just duds. It's like the weirdest trend. And then you pulled a Mantis after Iron Man Infinity War, huh? Hey, Mantis isn't too bad. Doubled up on the Science Gem. I would definitely awaken Anti-Venom then, probably. If that's a champion you really like using, he makes a lot of things pretty easy. Dude, if I could wrap the Serpent up in a little box and send him to you, TJ, I absolutely would. Those extra SIGs went nowhere. They just went into the abyss. Just wait, dude. They're gonna come out with like SIG 250 champions. How crazy would that be? If like, as like a next progression, like award, like reward thing, they gave you like a SIG stone, but it was worth like 50 SIGs. And you could even put it on a max SIG champion. Now that would be crazy. Imagine how OP that would be on some champions, dude. Hyperion? Can you imagine how long his power gain would last? At SIG 250? Oh my gosh. Like Anti-Venom would regen like a ton of health on blocked hits. He'd be crazy good. That would definitely break the balance of the game, I think. It would be fun as heck, though. I wish I knew how to, like, actually Quake. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to Quake. Alright, we got her. I just don't, like, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know how people could, like, wake and bake in the corner and just, like, never get hit. I guess you just need to have, like, be, like, really good at dexing. Or I'm doing it completely wrong and I've never actually known how you're supposed to do it. I think I have the like, basic idea, though. I think I just suck. Dude, what new content are we getting tomorrow? Does anybody know? WAP, do you know? Are we getting like some juicy things to do? The basics were a first-time dupe on Star-Lord. Oof, that kind of blows. New Immortal Abomination. That's a good champion. Your Nexus would be SIGs on the champion, Invisible Woman, or Apocalypse. Oh yeah, Apocalypse by a mile. For sure, TJ. No, Apocalypse is a really good champion to have. He's like an oldie but a goodie. Yo, Stud, what up, man? Hey, I mean, dude, those actually, like, those aren't the worst pulls in the world, TJ. Like, I wouldn't be upset at that. The Star-Lord dupe is a little bit painful, I'm not gonna lie, but, like, I think he pretty much hit on the other things, so it's fine. Apocalypse is still a really good mutant. Especially early on where you're at. He's very good for a lot of things. And he makes other mutants better as well. I can't tell you how many quests I've used Cable and Apocalypse just to, like, cheese my way through. Honestly, a borderline illegal amount is what it feels like. Dude, if I play Battlegrounds tonight, I'm gonna play horribly, I think. My reaction time feels really slow today. Immortal Abomination, he'll be really good if there's ever, like, nodes where you're going to be getting poisoned, because he takes no damage from poison. And then, yeah, his damage comes from inflicting poison, so don't take him into a matchup where anybody is, like, poison immune. But he's still pretty good. If you have willpower, like a willpower mastery, you'll technically be getting healing, like, the whole time with I-Bomb, which is cool. And then Apocalypse can cause, like, a pretty good amount of debuffs, and then he's kind of a tankier champion. He does pretty good damage. My favorite ability of his, though, is the fact that you can't shrug off his debuffs. So if you go into a fight with, like, Kingpin, for example, like, whenever you inflict Kingpin with a debuff, he can shrug it off. That just can't happen against Apocalypse, which is really nice. So that you can, like, parry and, like, play like normal. Stuff like that. Some Dizzlegrounds. Dude. Widow, I don't know if you want to see that today. I really don't know if I'll even win. I'm going to be honest. I'm like... Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm moving in slow motion today. But we'll see. I'll probably go in there. I still need to do the 4-star arena a little bit. But we'll go in there soon. And this guy refuses to launch that special one. Seriously, what the heck? There we go. People in Diamond 5 with 10 rank 4s. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, dude. I don't feel like a lot of the, like, top accounts have pushed Glad Circuit yet. I think there's still a lot of people that are, like, hanging around. I mean, I don't mind a good challenge once in a while. I ate his fury. That's actually really funny. Mysterio fight might be the worst designed fight in the game. Almost. It's not as bad as the Oh man, there was a Mysterio fight ages ago that was like infinitely worse, but it was like a challenge one, kind of like Summer of Suffering and like that kind of stuff. Are you poison immune, Enchantress? She is not. Not immune to throwing her special into block, though, I see. But yeah, Mysterio fights in general, dude, they always suck. I wonder if we'll ever get another Neurotoxin champion. Because we got, like, I didn't think we'd ever get another Nova Flame champion. But there's Dark Phoenix. Okay. I think that gets me all of the units in that arena, if I'm not mistaken. Just a quick little 30, I think. Yeah. Agreed, stud. Agreed. Dude, if she would just not throw special one into block, it would be, she'd be a lot easier. Or let me just, not necessarily easier, but she would be more consistent. That's my biggest complaint, is like, sometimes it's just like you can't do anything because RNG decides to kill you. And it feels like it's out of your hands. Like when she has like the untouchable thing. It's like, what could I do, you know? Let's play with some Doctor Strange. All reliable. And then Silver Sable, who I never get to play with. And then we'll slap in Silver Samurai for funsies. Oh, now we gotta deal with magic in the limbo. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? Ugh. Yeah, see, like a lot of those debuffs they're bringing back. I forgot. Like Acid Burn is back in the game basically now. Onslaught has the worst AI. I think, dude, there's a lot of champions with bad AI. Mysterio AI is pretty bad too, Spidey. Like the nodes make that fight annoying, but also Mysterio is just obnoxious, throwing heavies all the time. And then, at least for me, dude, he did not want to throw a special one at all. Or like any special, and he would just back me into a corner. It was the worst. Easy, bro. And then the Epoch of Pain Heimdall AI, that's also really bad. He'll just launch like a heavy attack at you from the moon, basically. Alright, whatever. I'm Infinity Man. Oh, we got him. Onslaught Light Intercept plus Sidestep is always the worst. Dude, I've had just the AI in general been doing that to me lately, Aaron. When there's a power gain meta, ask me how. Welcome in, Samael. Also, how do you know? Dude, you guys are just trying to gaslight me. The AI functions the same across the board. Everybody knows it. Don't you guys know the AI is extremely balanced? There's definitely nothing fishy going on about it. I think you guys all might just be going slightly insane. But yeah, I had that happen to me earlier today, even, Aaron. Also, another thing that's annoying is I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but sometimes it feels like the StatCast relic just like can't intercept. You know what I mean? Like the Battlecast relics, every hit will connect if you try to intercept with it. But sometimes like the StatCast, like the first initial hit, I don't know if it's specific ones or what, but it won't make contact with the defender. And it's really annoying. And like you can't convince me I've mistimed it. Like I know the intercept timing for Battlecasts and stuff. But like the StatCast, it just doesn't really work. For whatever reason. They just dex the relic? Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's so bizarre. Yep, Spidey, that was exactly my experience, man. I'm sorry you have to now go through the same pain. Yo, Needles, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, I want a 7-star Prowler. Something bad. He's just a cool champion. Didn't take long for the Giants to start. Start what? Bullseye. Target. Target, bullseye, darts? Darts! Oh, dart! Sorry, I couldn't even tell there was a dart on there until I looked close enough. But yeah, I'm actually surprised they're starting Jackson Dart this early. Against a pretty good Chargers team, too. I would maybe have waited until you had just like a complete like bum team. But hey, whatever. Each their own, I guess. Here, let me show you my favorite... Well, one of my favorite synergies in the game. The Cable and Apocalypse synergy. I'm excited though, man. I hope Jackson Dart does well. We shall see. Ugh. Lefty had StatCast with half a dozen times today. Dude, yeah, it's a problem. I saw a post about it on Reddit the other day, but people in the comments were kind of gaslighting him. They're like, no, you're just timing it wrong. And I'm like, no, it's a problem right now. Should have started him against the Saints. I agree. Russell Wilson is... his downfall needs to be studied, man. He was incredible in Seattle. And then Denver, he just... It's like they cloned Russell Wilson, and then like the clone didn't know how to play football or something. Weird stuff, man. But I am excited for the Dart era to begin. That guy can chuck it, dude. I watched some of his games while he was at Ole Miss. Really fun watch, dude. If you were ever like sports betting, you pretty much could like take the over on his passing yards every week. And it was like printing money. He wants only... yeah, I think Russell Wilson is too used to playing hero ball, but he can't really play it like he used to. He's just not that guy that can like run around for like 30 minutes to extend a play and then huck it downfield. As much as he wants to be. And because that's like who he was in Seattle. Age has definitely conquered him, I think, a little bit. Can I have your Prowler? I'll take your Apocalypse, too, if that's okay, stud. I hope he's not a bust. Dude, my favorite quarterbacks are the ones that are just like chucking it, you know, downfield. Like the old school Russ, you know. Oh man, I love the Hail Mary play style. Where you just cannon it down the field. The big plays, they're just so fun to watch. You want a new defensive coordinator? You're tired of watching him play with Miss Shockey? Best defense was Bellingham out in Seattle. He had good running back. That's certainly true, but he also was just good at quarterback play. It is definitely helpful to a quarterback whenever you have a good defense. And then, like, a good running back to dump it off to is also quite a big help. Heck yeah, TJ. They should put in work for you. Come on, step over the mine. Don't you want to, Elsa? Come on. Yeah, you fool. Ouch. He's such a goofy champ, dude. He's such a goofy champion. What rank am I? I think I'm in Diamond 4 or 3? Maybe 3. I think I'm in Diamond 3. I've got a long ways to go still. I just haven't had the, like... I don't know, dude. I just haven't felt like playing battlegrounds lately for whatever reason. I just feel kind of like, not necessarily burned out. I don't know if that's the word, but that's the closest thing I can think of. I feel kind of burnt out on battlegrounds. It might honestly just from like all the forced playing basically for the Summoner Fest points. Because battlegrounds is kind of one of those modes where I enjoy it the most when I can play it when I want to play it. I don't want to feel like I have to play it, you know? To where it just feels like, oh, wake up, it's time for your 3 battlegrounds wins, and then it's like, yes, honey, you know? No, I want to be like, man, I feel like playing some BGs today. I think that could be fun. But the Summoner Fest points didn't really let me do that. And I think that might have contributed to like a degree of burnout of some kind, at least. Psycho Man! That's my theory, at least. I mean, I'm not a psychologist. Just the game theory. You can't ban nobody at this point. Yeah, there's too many, like, crazy defensive champions, Needles. It does feel like. That's another thing. I get kind of bored of playing the same, like, champions over and over again. That Dazzler special 2 is such a nuke, man. I wonder what kind of damage that thing has at rank 4. It's a shame Psycho Man's not better. I think he looks really cool. Ba-ba-da-dum-bum. Alright, we're at 3x multiplier now. So we go this way, and then we start with the regular good ranked up champions. That should give us King and Thanos teams. Bing bada boom. And we trek onward. The unit grind continues. Who knows, though? If I start playing Battlegrounds tonight and we're just, like, cooking, maybe I'll reignite my love for Battlegrounds. Could happen. You didn't do anything but block? There we go. Again? No? When can we choose? That's a good idea, Widow. Dude, that would actually be really cool if every season, like, the public... Like, they could probably do that on their forums really easy, or even in-game. Like, during the off-season, even, they could do it. Like, let people vote on whatever the meta is going to be. Put it in the hands of the people. It is annoying, like, when you're playing Battlegrounds and you get forced into, like, playing a meta you just really don't enjoy. It would be nice to be able to have a voice when it comes to things like that. I think that would do a lot of good PR for Kabam too. I think the player base would really appreciate that. The players at the top might not like it too much because what they want is probably vastly different than what, like, the entire player base would want. But they could just, like, I don't know, suck it up a little bit. I think that would be a good idea, though. Dude, if I could choose no meta, I would do it. Feels like we haven't had one of those in forever. Like, do we have to have nodes every time? Yeah, but Widow, it'll probably never happen. It's never gonna happen. It's like the compensation they told us we'd get. Well, I didn't say that, like, you'd have to... I don't think you'd have to do that every single time, Aaron. But I think it would be refreshing to have once in a while. No, dude, anything Kabam says, I can't... Like, I can't take them for their word because they still haven't come through on compensation stuff. Which is baffling to me. Because, like, they obviously threw out a compensation package for, like, the EQ already, didn't they? Like, why are they waiting on, like, the server-related compensation or, like, Alliance War or whatever? I don't know. Never gonna happen, man. One big myth. There's no Tooth Fairy. There is no Santa Claus, and there is no compensation. Kabum. I'm not gonna call him Kabum. That's kind of a funny name, though. Bums are funny. I agree. I don't know if there is fixing like the servers and stuff, Aaron. I really don't. I mean, the jury's out. It's possible. But I feel like they just don't put money into it. So it's not gonna, like, improve in a significant way in the near future. Oof. Wait, why did she just die right there? Wait, can anyone explain? Wait, why did Cassandra Nova just perish? Oh, this guy's running recoils, it looks like. Maybe that was why? I swear she had more health than that. She just, like, insta-died, though. That was odd. Whatever. We take those. Look, dude, I'm in the 4-star arena, and I'm fighting Yelena. Beautiful. Yeah, but she was still like channeling. Why was the recoil so late? I feel like the recoil usually like always like instantly hits. See, like right there. It just hit once she finished that last shot. But it looked like Cassandra Nova was like doing her post special channeling thing, and then she was doing that for a little bit and then just flopped over. Maybe she had less health than I thought she did. Oh, that's part of her animation? Or like part of the special attack? I just thought that was like a separate part of her kit, but the special attack sends her into it, kind of thing. Interesting. Interesting. The more you know, man. Cassandra Nova is an interesting champ. All right, let's move over into battlegrounds. Depending on how battlegrounds goes, guys, like we're kind of tapped out as far as things to do in this game. I wonder if maybe for like the last little bit of stream today, we play something else. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're like on the doorstep of Diamond 2, I guess. Cool. What's let me remind myself, what's the thing again? Oh, that's right. Footloose and then Rich Get Richer. Yikes. Yikers. Also, like, this is still 15 energy. They still haven't moved that down to 10. That sucks. You like calling Kabam Kazoo? Seems neat at first and gets annoying and mostly just blows. That's a good analogy, Wolverine. Oh, I didn't know that, Aaron. Or I've never noticed that, at least. Okay, who's gonna be the most annoying? I'm gonna ban you because you just do fights really quick. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, that's a free rank up, I guess. I'll take that, dude. I'll take those all day. If we can just get forfeits the rest of the night, I'm so down. Oh my gosh. At least, dude, I was worried about losing and then like losing my progress to Diamond 2. Now we're playing with house money. Now it doesn't even matter if I lose. I love that. You can try a snipe all you want, Widow. It might be a little bit harder than you think with like the stream delay though. Alright, I'm still gonna ban you because you do fights too fast. Let's ban Man, I don't know. He doesn't really have a lot of... I'll ban Shocker, I guess, because he can be kind of annoying. I'm gonna ban... Let's ban Destroyer. I don't know. You're still Diamond 4? We'll keep grinding, dude. You'll get there. Dude, he didn't ban my Nico? Are you crazy? Dude, I better get my Nico or I'm gonna be so upset. Yeah, I think a lot of people make that last second push, Wolverine. This guy's having a killer draft right now, dudes. I do not like it. Take Cold Obsidian, and then let's take... can take Aryelena as well. I know he has Okoye, but... we'll see. Dude, I am getting scammed right now so bad on this draft. This guy has an extremely solid team right now. Do I do Bullseye? No, he has Okoye. But then he wouldn't have anyone for... let's use Gentle. Dude, how do I not get my rank 4 Nico? This is so rigged. This is so rigged. Dude, I hate battlegrounds. It's the worst mode on the planet. I hate everything, dude. Come on, he gets his like garbage rank 4 6-star. And I don't get my... I'm upset. Dude, what? Oh, I don't even have an option for a Serpent. That sucks, dude. This is it's a pretty less than ideal draft. Ugh. Whatever, man. Like I said, house money, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, Serpent, go figure, huh? Alright, well... Yeah, any of those champs with just like inherent power gain I think are tricky in this meta. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, do we think Cole Obsidian could kill the Serpent fast enough? No, he'd take too much block damage. I don't know, dude. It's cooked. This is a kind of... Dude, I should have used the shuffle thing. Because we get those for free from, like, the daily. Oh, well. We're so cooked. Dude, I want Shathra so bad. I've heard so many good things about Shathra. Probably not as much as I want, like, Spider-Ham as a 7-star. But I do want Shathra pretty bad. You want to throw your... Or, you know what, do the special too? Why not? Honestly, if I was a weenie boy, this would probably be better off, like, just pausing at this point. Look at, like, he just gets so much willpower. Oh, I know. Dude, Nico's buff immunity is so strong. So, like, so unbelievably strong. I mean, I'm getting a little bit more health off of him than I thought I would. So, like, that's nice. He might kill himself too fast, though, yeah. Oh, no, I'm dead here. Yeah, rip. Dude, I almost... Oh, I could have won that, maybe. If his serpent wasn't awakened, I had a chance for sure. That's so sad. All right, well, onslaught, I guess. Good effort. Thank you, Charles. I tried my best. I gave it the old college try. Unfortunately, I just didn't get any sort of serpent counter. Yeah, Nico is an actual god right now. Yeah, she gets rid of all the things, dude. Nico is so good. Which is why it would have been, I don't know, pretty good if I got to use my rank 4. But Kabam knew I'd be too powerful. Too powerful, chat. Too powerful, dang it. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. No way I lose that fight, right? No way. Oh, I gotta put Gentle down on defense, probably. Which kind of sucks. Like, Okoye will probably cook Gentle, but there's not really a better option, unfortunately. People talk about her on offense, but she's crazy good on defense. Yeah. That's true, Aaron. In fact, speaking of that, I'm actually pretty nervous. I don't think I have a good answer for her on, if he puts her on defense. I think I'm kind of cooked. See, dude, like, I don't even think this guy I'm playing is very good. I just didn't get, like straight up, I just got boned by the draft. Oh, well. Dude, put like Gallon down. Gallon would be like an S tier defender right now. No, you punk. Could I use Cole potentially? I wonder if I could just do the fight like fast enough. I don't know, man. I think we're cooked. Gentle on D all day. Yeah, Gentle's a stud. But I think in this case, he's still cooked, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Pardon me for accidentally using my dexterity, my bad. Committing the great sin. Oh, you need to wait it out if I use Cole? Yeah. I forgot she starts off with it on defense. Oh, really? I guess I didn't dash. My mistake. Alright, well, she's dead, but we took a lot of block damage there. Okay, we'll do it like... What? No! No! Wait, did that count as a win? No! What? Dude, really? This game sucks. This, this game sucks, dude. For real? We'll never know. Wait, what? What? Come on, man. Cass is fun, and yeah, that's my problem with Cassandra Nova Widow. Is like, I really like her, but the dashback being slow kind of turns me off a little bit of her kit. Well, like, that's like, dude, this is like when you put your quarter in a vending machine, but you like don't get a soda. Like, are you gonna refund me my energy, Kabam? Hello? Bruh. I guess wait, what? What? Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay, what? Dude, that's, that's so garbage. Oh, whatever. This game's stupid. I wouldn't have won anyways, but I would have liked to at least had a chance, you know? And the game didn't even like seem to tell me that if I were to play, like click play the game, it would put me back into the match I was just in. Everything just like looked normal. Whatever. It was a rank 4 6-star Nico, Aaron. She does, Charles. Well, she does. I don't think she turns it off, but she can take away combo. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how, but I know that was in the deep dive when she was released. This guy has a gross roster. Yeah, beggars. Alright, well, this is one of those matchups, chat, that we're just here to practice because I don't expect to win. You hope all the bugs are on full display. Oh, wouldn't that be glorious, Wolverine? They just crash and burn. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. I would enjoy that very much. Dude, this is an avid Battlegrounds gamer, I can tell. He's got a Havoc. Havoc is like sneaky good. I don't know. I don't even know if there's anyone I'd use Cole for, but Quicksilver is like the worst, dude. I hate Quicksilver. I think this guy is a big spender too, probably. Can't really pick either of these fellas, but we'll take Yelena, I guess. We're getting not the best drafts. You might catch up. You probably will, Widow. You probably will. Especially if I keep playing like Giga accounts. Gentle. He'll use Count Nefaria for Kindred. I don't know if I really want to do that. Against Havoc? Yeah. Yeah. You need a champ with armor up. And then preferably a champion that doesn't do energy-based damage of any kind, really. Oh, who do I want to use for Gentle, though? I would like to save... Oh, I'd like to save Sentinel, but I guess we could try Jack. I need to rank 3 that guy. Jack-o'-lantern needs a little bit more juice to his incinerates, I think. Widow, I hope your matchups go better than mine, though. Dude, I can still barely see that rock, dude. And the rock needs a light buff. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. I have to react like at the last second, dude. Because I just like actually can't see it. You'll do okay. What do I believe in you? Yeah, if the RNG blesses you with an armor up, that's definitely not too bad. Dang. If he was a rank 3, I could have beat him, I think. Gosh darn it. We're in a rough spot now, chat. Santi, baby. I'll put Yelena down, probably. No, Werewolf by Night? Okay. Charles, maybe we'll... Actually, no, I don't think we're in the same rank anymore, are we? You took down a player who exported Epoch? Dude, that's... You're ready to do it. I'm telling you, man. Get that Epoch exploration going, man. You're in Vibrant? Yeah, there's no chance we match this time. That would be cool, though. I mean, it would never happen. Dang. I failed the evade, but not the unstoppable. I guess I didn't really need to pause anything, did I? Alright, well, I guess we just do as much damage as we can. Tanky Wolfie boy, tanky Wolfie boy. But we didn't die, so I'll take it. Whoa! Yeah, that's what happens when you try the Medusa Sentinel fight, brother. That's what happens. That is what happens, chat. Alright, we're gonna put Medusa down on defense. Because Kindred will get absolutely smoked by Count Nefaria. Or, yeah. And we just have to hope and pray she does some, like, BS auto-block shenanigans. Which might happen. I really don't know. I really don't know. And I also don't know how Cole will do against Yelena, truthfully. Well, I mean, a lot of champions can take Sentinel, just not very fast. To be fair. Alright, I don't know the special 3 decks. Time to take all my health away. Yeah, there it is. Welcome back, non-Zemo Haver. Oh my, shots fired. The disrespect. But you're not wrong. Curse you, Yelena, and being extraordinarily tanky. And your stupid reversal crap. Well, you know what? That's respectable-ish. Cole can't do null? Says you, bro. Yeah, well, that's kind of the corner we're painted into, Zemo. Such is life, you know? Such is life. You're in Vibranium 5? Best of luck to you, boss. Yeah, respect. See, dude, that's what stickers are for, man. Camaraderie. People always using them for evil. You're in Vibranium 2 now? It sounds like you shook your generational losing streak, man. I know you said you were in the blender the other day. I love it when a plan comes together. Dang, I think this guy's name in Spanish means the god of war, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody wants to Google that, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm gonna ban Casanova because I'm still not exactly confident in that matchup yet. Well, I'm glad you're able to shake the losing streak, man. Ugh, we might be starting one of our own right here. We'll see, though. Dude, you also have Red Skull? Same. Except I'm gonna get Vox. We just have to believe, chat. In Vox we trust. I'll take Mr. Moo. I haven't really played with Mr. Moo a lot. He's gonna draft Dust and Onslaught, watch. Oh no, Chavez and Onslaught? Question mark? I will say, dude, the drafts tonight have been no bueno. No bueno at all. This guy's an adrenaline stat focus main, I can see. You're stuck in Vibranium 4? Dude, is Vibranium just like a pretty big cesspool right now, WAP? You're low-key cooked? Dude, I'm... I don't blame you, dude. See how this guy handles High Evolutionary. Not a lot of people are used to fighting him. I'm not. I know. Red Skull, huh? Hmm. Man, I don't know. Let's just throw Rintra away. No serpents? Not in this matchup, Java. You want the 10k radiance? Dude, I've never actually made it there in time, WAP. I don't know if it's possible. I think it's a myth. I'm really annoyed that the stupid Saga crap right now gives people free healing, by the way. Makes a lot of stuff obnoxious. Well, I guess it's special 3 time, Rintra. RIP like 20 seconds. You've made it every season besides this one? So it sounds like it's just really competitive right now then. I'm kind of glad I'm not in Vibranium right now then. Oh, did I not have neutralize on him right there? I guess not. You wanna attack me, Red Skull? Thanks, buddy. Man, I was waiting to do a battle cast intercept there and it just never happened. That might get him to a special 3. Nope. Ayo! My evolutionary was the guy. You wanted to push? You still have 3 rank ups to do, but not the champions to rank up. I know, Spidey, you gotta get the Titan luck, dude. It's criminal what they're doing to you. Well, Java, I hope you make it in time. When does that quest expire? Is that like tomorrow? Is that why everybody is like pushing right now? I usually just like assume I'm never actually gonna make it there. And I never really try for it, to be honest. Alright, I know he has Hercules, but... Dude, do I Bastion the Bastion? Kind of want to. I'm gonna Bastion the Bastion. Titan luck is important, Aaron. The matchmaking, Garvit? Hit and miss. I mean, it's kind of the usual. It feels like it's mostly been miss. Like, I've mostly played people with accounts bigger than mine. Also, welcome in, man. Hope your day's going well. Dude, Bastion just might have the coolest dash back in the game. Definitely one of... It's like... It's definitely up there, I think. You faced someone with 25 rank 4s yesterday and beat him? Dude, nice. Okay, so it is like everybody going for that final push. That makes sense. That probably will happen, Spidey. This game really likes to torture people like that, dude. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, he might do the fight quick, but he's not going to come out of it with more health than me. He's got the Ghost Rider relic on Juggernaut for some reason. Yeah, I just always assume I'm never gonna make it, and I'm never disappointed. So... Dude, I wish you could just never lose medals when you lost in Victory Track. It feels so punishing. 30 rank 4s? That sounds like miserable, Java. I would hate that. Dude, I really wish, like... And I know they have the Radiance objective or whatever, but I wish they didn't reset everybody so far down into victory track. It makes, like, the climb back up that much more annoying. Especially for, like, accounts like mine, where I'm not, like, a blubbery whale or anything. I only have a handful of rank 4s. Hey, those are good choices, Spidey. They will serve you well. Dude, that's a sick profile picture. Deathless King Groot. How many rank 4s does this guy have, I wonder? A lot of them. Well, 9? Dude, he's got a rank 4 maker. Respect. Okay, we're gonna ban Carolina Dean just based on, like, rumors of how good she is. I still hate Spider-Woman, so we're still gonna ban her. And then, yeah, this guy's deck is no joke. I think we might be smoked, chat. I mean, dude, draft luck is, like, part of the issue, man. Sometimes things just don't roll your way. We're gonna take Mole Man for fun. One medal for a win. You maybe made Glad Circuit one time. Couldn't stand the up and down. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, Wolverine. And sometimes I've lost matches where I feel like it wasn't even my fault, you know? Like, I just had the good fortune of facing a bunch of people with rank 4s. And even though I played every matchup almost perfectly, I still lost just because my champions were less leveled than theirs. So naturally, they were a little faster and stuff like that. And you just, like, can't win. Like, I don't know what you can do about that. Yeah, I keep forgetting to change Cole's stat focus. It's actually, like, becoming a serious issue. It's an issue I keep having, too. MODOK or Zola? Probably MODOK. But either or, I think. Nah, you got this, Widow. It'll be fine, trust. Did he get his serpent? No. Alright. I can trade you my Science Awakening gem if you want, Spidey. I'll hook you up, brother. Enchantress at 100k rating? Oh my gosh. That's crazy, dude. That's so high. That is such a beefed up Enchantress. My goodness. Alright, well, let's try it again, shall we? This worked one time for us. I don't know if we will get that lucky again, though. You're broke now? You got 5 pairs of Jordans? Do you want to let me intercept you or not, please? Just let me do it. Thank you. Alright, well, that went about as well as I could have asked for. I don't know if I'll win or not, though. Actually, nah, there's no way, right? Like, there's no way I lose. I would have never thought Venom would cook Enchantress that bad, dude, but he's a dog. That's a beefy Enchantress, too. You uploaded a Battlegrounds match on the Discord? I will for sure take a look at that. I'll do that after this match. That is Torch. I've thought about putting a Torch in my deck, but this meta, at least, in Victory Track, the Venom is the guy. He can just cycle specials so fast that, like, Unless she, like, if she would have launched a special into my block there, that could have been annoying, but we got pretty lucky. I have, I think, 2 points in deep wounds. 1 or 2. I think it's 2. He probably puts Onslaught down, which unfortunately I have Jack-o'-lantern, but he's only rank 2, so. Venom's a baller, dude. An absolute unit, if you will. Alright, Medusa on D, I think. Is Jack-o'-lantern? I don't want to use Jack in case I need him for Onslaught. The Mole God! Safeguard meta will be annoying. I agree. Yes, I could have used Jack. Oh well. Oh well. No. I thought I would still reach him there, even if I got rooted. Can you use Cole for Onslaught? Is that just because he does that fight so fast? Hello? Oh, the disorient. It's stopping the Mole Man unstoppable. Interesting. That's the only option, right? Like, that makes sense. I'm gonna go rooted though, like as soon as I go into like the Mole Man thing. Oh wow, that does not reach him. With Safeguard, you're gonna want to use champions that can only do red numbers. Yeah, basically. Like, Gallon's really good for stuff like that too. Bro, the AI with the parry? I hate everything. Fate is a cruel mistress, man. Aw, he's not dead. Really? Aw, bleed. Please. Big sad. I think I'm dead, though. 3%. Those kinds of, like, deaths are so annoying to me. Dang it. We could have had that one. That's okay. Actually, we wouldn't have had that one. He had like a full bar. Yeah, DOT champions work too. Yeah, Servant Special 1. I think Special 2 does burst damage too. And then, I think you guys were saying not Cole, right? Because it's dependent on like the damage he does, and he won't be doing damage, so his red numbers won't be as high or whatever. Dude, the Cole Obsidian Ditto match? Or leader every fight? Yeah. That's true. Use your special, buddy. Cole on defense has to be a decision of all time. Hey, man, it's gonna work out for him. Please kill. I'm reading chat. Thank you. Oh, really? Dude, the special one does no damage. Chalk that up to my Cole inexperience. Jeez. I had no clue it was like that pitiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it definitely was a move though. I'm surprised he didn't put Okoye down or something. He's heavy a bit late. Yeah, like wait out the stun. Or the parry till the last second. I think we're fine though. I mean, to be fair though, I don't really think he had much of an option. I think he was smoked either way. Special 2, relic, and combo. Noted. Yeah, Silk does work against Onslaught. I've done that fight before. It's not like the world's healthiest fight though. Excellent. This guy just didn't really have a lot of defenders left, really. Because he's a psycho who burned his onslaught, was it, early? Oh, man, that was good. Glad we got that one, chat. Alright, let's keep going until we lose. I don't know how I've won any matches today. I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I've been playing like garbage. Born this way? Oh, okay. How do people get the letters that are all fuzzy looking like that? Oh yeah, Lady Deathstrike would be annoying. Okay, we're definitely banning you. I think we're probably gonna ban you. Because it's kind of depending if I get Cole or not on my draft, and I don't want to leave it up to chance like that. And then we're gonna ban... Do I want to ban his bullseye? I have like a few bullseye counters in my deck, but I think I would rather him just not be there. Oh, I don't get to play Nico. Shocking. Shocking. Jean Grey. He'll pick Serpent and... Dude, no. Pick Gore and Stormax. Dude, Lady Deathstrike will also probably be a pretty good attacker, too. The Rupture and the heal block could come in pretty clutch. Are we really just, like, not paying it? Are we really timing out on everything? Is that what we're doing here? Please say no. We're doing it. We're doing this, aren't we? Just forfeit, please, or something. Oh, wait, he is there, chat. Never mind. I take it back. Do I take... Her on attack is kind of niche. It definitely is, yeah. Flirty Deathstrike. He has Scream for Red Skull, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Let's take those two. Oh, that was my last round. Whoops. Alright, come on down. Yelena Belova. You're the next defender on The Price is Right. Dude, the Serpent gains crazy amounts of power. Oh well. I should really rank Kushala up even more. Kushala mid. Azimo, I think you have an addiction. You need to remove that word from your vocabulary. Nope, not happening. It's the MCOC brain rot, man. The word mid. Oh, throw it. Yeah, wait, what? I didn't dex that? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so depressing. Oh, well. Okay, we still got the win anyways. I was sweating over nothing. Hey, man, she gets the job done. Job done. He's gonna put Yelena down, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Let's put... I guess we'll just burn the Enchantress right now. Do I want to use Venom? Yeah, let's try Venom. I kind of want to use Jean Grey. She did so good on this fight last time. But I kind of want to save Jean for the next round in case there is one. I don't know this yet, still. I really need to. Getting too much power is Venom, dude. Also, not getting lucky with the bleeds at all today. Unfortunately. Also, I'm pretty sure Jean would have been done by now. Oh, I thought she couldn't reverse if she was stunned. Might be. Oh, for realsies? Okay, no, she's dead. Yeah, dude, I think Yelena could have won that one. Or not Yelena, Jean Grey. But that's the first time I've ever used Venom for that matchup. Sassy's stagger removes both unstoppable and evade. Yeah, I think that's because they activate at the exact same time, Charles. I think any stagger would do that. Because, like, stagger just removes it, like, in the instance, you know what I mean? Interesting. That's okay. It's not like this is a time-sensitive match or anything. By all means, Storm. It's okay. We're not in a hurry. Man, we could have got there like 20, maybe 30 seconds ago if she was like throwing special attacks. Jeez. Jeez. Looking good, chat. It's looking freaking fantastic. See, that's why we saved her. Yeah, it works like that with a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put Scream on defense either. He must have some serious faith in Storm Pyramid X. I was expecting Scream. That's why I thought it would have been a little maybe more difficult, but... Yes, I need to go check that out. Sorry, I got wrapped up in the moment. Okay, now we're in Diamant Uno, which is cool. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's take a look. Also, gamers, make sure to join the Discord if you're not in there already, so you can share your epic clips from this game with one another. If you're wondering how to go about doing that, the link in the live stream video description is how you get there. We got some S tier gameplay here. Yeah, you got to build up to the special one, get that ensnare, and now he doesn't evade. Take some block damage, which is not ideal, but kind of unavoidable with this fella. I think he's about to get nuked, though. Because now she can't miss because she's got her, like, thingy-majigger up, if I remember right. 14 bleeds, dude. That's so many. And dead. Nice. Good fight, man. Good fight. Absolute fire, dude. Okay. Discord is... Discord not getting that monthly payment out of me? Dude, me neither. Dude, Discord Nitro is such a scam. It really is. The video quality, even with Discord Nitro, isn't that good to begin with. But it is ridiculous that they paywall, like, quality, like, things like that. It's like, what? Yeah, there's no shot I get to Gladiator's Circuit at all. Like, RIP even trying to get to 200. There's no way that would happen. This one is maybe achievable, though. Maybe. If I, like, decided to really grind Battlegrounds, but I don't decide to grind Battlegrounds. That's not usually what I do. How close am I to another? Let's see, I'm like 12k away from another basic. I don't think I can get that. Oh yeah, dude, anytime. Dude, I'm always down for some Jabari Panther gameplay. Any sort of, like, exotic champion in the sense that, like, they're not mainstream. I love watching gameplay for that champion. Buy another victory shield. Dude, I'm gonna need that for the Gladiator Circuit push later. You really hope Kabam considers giving the Tigra synergy to Jabari? I forget again. I know you said that, like what it is, but which one is that again? I'm sorry. I know you've told me, but what does that synergy do exactly? It does seem like her ramp is a little bit slow. It would be nice to be faster. What? Rigged. Whatever. Have you attacked me, buddy? Oh, thanks. Do it again. Aw, man. Now you're unstoppable. Every time she intercepts, gotcha. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, well, that was easy. Cool. Now I'm out of revise for the day. I did some of these off stream. I should have done these on stream. I apologize about that. I just wanted to get the ball rolling because my alliance is a little bit slow, we'll say, when it comes to raids. So, you know, it's just kind of how it goes. Alright, I think I'm done with battlegrounds for the night, dudes. Like, we had some pretty good runs, but kind of happy with where I'm at, and I don't want to burn more Elder's Marks. I like to use those when I'm really trying to push, like, out of Vibranium, because sometimes that can be really grueling, and you need a lot of energy for that. You like using AW? Oh, like you use in war. Okay, some of the nodes, like Polka Dot Power, would help her so much more. Yeah, dude, Polka Dot Power, man. That node can be kind of obnoxious if you don't have the right counters. Polka Dot Power. Dude, I need to stop going to my crystal tab. Why do I do this? We can probably run a few more 4-stars, get this last milestone, and then I think that'll take us to the end of the stream. Probably. But we had a pretty good, like, Battlegrounds night, actually. Like, we pushed a couple tiers, actually, which is cool. We're almost in Vibranium. Right on schedule. My war team seems to, like, always be Count Nefaria and then, like, Onslaught or Serpent. It's, like, the most boring war team ever, but Nefaria just does all the things, basically. And then whatever he doesn't do, I'll use one of those other guys for. Nefaria is just good. Occasionally I'll bring in like another champion. Depending on like before I go in, I'll just check the paths because we don't have like assigned paths or anything. Because we're like semi-retired basically, which is really freaking fantastic. I can't begin to tell you how awesome it is to have like a chill alliance. It significantly like boosts my enjoyment for this game. But yeah, we just kind of take whatever path we feel like. Usually I'll just wait a little bit to go into war, like until it's been active for about a day or so, and then I'll just push through like a bunch of fights. Man, she just got deleted. Jabari, Anti-Venom, and either Werewolf by Night or Shathra. That seems like a pretty solid lineup. You have Jabari for like any hazard shift kind of stuff, probably, right? Anti-Venom even, like he's got pretty good immunities. You get that heal reversal, so you have like the coverage for the healing nodes if you need it. And then everybody and their dog has serpents on defense, so Shathra or Werewolf by Night makes sense there. Hey, when does Marvel Zombies release? That I haven't been like interested in a Marvel project in a while, admittedly. But I'm actually thinking of maybe giving that a watch when it comes out. I think it's really soon. They ask you to do hazard shift lanes? Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Come on. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Jabari and Anti-Venom would both do well there. Dude, if only I had that Nick Fury synergy on Captain Marvel right now. Dang it. Dude, Deathless Gilly is a boss, dude. Takes people by surprise. I've never seen anybody use her other than you, Spidey. How did that photon fight go? Was it like a full yellow bar kind of fight? Or was it like you took some damage, but you were just like so fast it didn't matter kind of fight? Dude, the AI is so good. How does it intercept me so well? He lowers duration of poisons. I was gonna ask how like Werewolf fit into that. That makes sense. And then you just full points and coagulate. Boom. He's like dual immune. Dude, the AI is like on some next level-ish, bro. Come on, Rocket. Yeah, I got him. Yo, what up, Fab? Welcome in, man. How you doing? Good to see you. I was wondering when you'd pop in. Took some damage. It wasn't that fast, but you can be 100% health fight. AI was bad. Dude, Photon is obnoxious. Is it worth doing the arena for the event? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I believe so. There's some pretty good rewards in there. At least for my progression level. I don't know what it is across the board or if it's like tuned to your progression level in any way. But yeah, no, I think it's worth it. And you can go through it fairly quick. I think Arena in general is worth doing. And so if you're getting like some sweet rewards on top of that. Heck yeah, dude. You're over 10K, Charles? Dude, keep pumping those numbers up, brother. You're gonna need it. I've been cautioning everybody. I've been the man on the watchtower. I'm telling you, dude. The banquet is gonna be pricey. The more prepared you are, the better. Like 15 to 20K could be overestimating for all I know. And if that's the case, I apologize for maybe being so wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be some expensive stuff. The next spending event, Fab, should be Cyber Monday. Should be, unless there's anything they plan in between that. Which is right by Black Friday. If you're not familiar with that, is it like the week before or after Thanksgiving, I think. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to squeeze in like some sort of mini sale for like Halloween. But no, the next big one I would say is Cyber Monday. You've taken Gene, Photon, Arcade, Dust with Gilly? Dude, I wish I could try out the Deathless Champions so bad. It's all your fault, Spidey. I hope you know that. I look across the aisle, I see your rank 4 Deathless Champions, and I hear you like talking them up like this, and it makes me a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, makes me feel like a bummer. So the banquet is around Christmas, Fab, which is in, oh man, a few months. Like, it's still a pretty good ways away. But I do recommend, if you want to get all the milestones for the banquet, you should start saving for that. But if it's always like kind of the game you play, like whether it's going to be more worth it to spend on banquet or like Cyber Monday, stuff like that. It's kind of part of their marketing strategy. They want you to spend on both, so they will never tell us which, like, just how good one event is going to be. But I'm putting all my chips on banquet, I think, personally. That may be a mistake, but who knows? I know there's a lot of people that claim that Cyber Monday is infinitely more worth it. And I think to some accounts it is, but for people like me, I think I get the most value out of banquet. Yes, you're not wrong, Spidey. You got a couple spare $1,000 lying around to loan me? If so, dude, if you want to spot me a couple grand, I'll go lay it down on the Deathless Champs right now. We'll run like the Deathless Necropolis right now. If somebody wants to donate like multiple thousands of dollars so that I can get all the Deathless Champions, I'm down. That's just like seems like the only way right now. Big sad. You're free to play so far? Good. Stay free to play as long as you can, Fab. To be honest, I think the less spending you do, the more enjoyable the game is. At least, like, personally. And you can kind of see that evidenced, like, if you look around at a lot of the bigger YouTubers that are spending all the time, a lot of their excitement is, like, very short-lived, or just, like, completely artificial, or, like, one trend I noticed, too, like, this last Titan rollover, a lot of YouTubers didn't like the openings they had, because they basically had every Titan champion, like, max level, max sig already, and so they felt like they just got robbed when they duped those champions, and they pretty much had every champion in the pool already. If you're free to play, like, the odds of that happening are significantly lower. It'll be a little bit more difficult, admittedly, and, like, sometimes you may have to stick it out with not, like, the most ideal champions. But I think that's, like, part of the challenge, like, part of the fun. Personally, like, that's my opinion. I mean, there's definitely those people that like to just roll the dice and just spend hundreds of dollars on this game. And to each their own, but... yeah, I have a couple parts of, I think, every Deathless, but it's not the whole... not every piece of Exodia. The Forbidden One. Yeah, see, Charles, like, that's my point exactly. Like, dude, I love Legacy as a great guy from my very limited interaction with him, of course. But, dude, like, after, like, as much money as you spend on the game, like, can you expect anything else? You know, like, it kind of sucks. And that's partially, like, on Kabam for having the system be the way it is, but, like, you know. When you have everything in the world, what is there left to get? A lot of those guys, like, on their rosters, they're missing maybe 1, 2 champions in the game, it feels like. And your odds of getting them are so low. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I get a little bit annoyed when I dupe my Serpent, which happens incredibly often for some reason. But that's that's more of the exception than the rule. Yeah, I think so, Fab. That's like with games like this, that's why companies are always pressured to push out like multiple new champions as fast as they can. And that's why, like, that's kind of what the focus is onto, because they know if they don't, like, keep pushing new heroes out the door, then, like, they can't make money. And then other parts of the game suffer as a result, like servers and just other departments, I guess. It's tricky to run a game like this. It really is. You have to keep raising the bar constantly and constantly for the people that, like, spend money. But they keep the game alive, man, so please, by all means, continue what you are doing, please. Because heaven knows I'm not the guy keeping this game afloat, right? I mean, maybe. I mean, I dump, like, $30 here and there for the Plat Pass, but that's it. Oh, dudes, the stream tonight went by really fast. Even though we were playing Arena for most of it, I think battlegrounds is probably the culprit, though. I think that's just like a time sink. Honestly. Makes things go, like, uber quick. Have I done this quest yet today? I did, okay. Cool. I tried to do... I hope you guys are okay with this. I mean, watching me do these is really boring. I tried to do the daily quest during the day so that I can actually have energy in the tank for whatever I want to do on stream. Oh, we're one viewer away from a crisp high five. Holy cow. Guys, we got to do that. We got to get there to end the night. We're almost to 26k units. And then we're nearing 4 mil battle chips. We might actually make 6 mil before Banquet on battle chips. If we do, that'll be crazy, dude. I'll feel like Daddy Warbucks. Most money I've ever had in the bank. All to see it gone on Banquet, though. We're definitely making a YouTube video out of that. Okay, give me 7-star shards. Or not. That's fine. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I have any, like, catalyst shard stuff to open. No. No, we do have some, actually. I'm gonna go reassess my rank ups. I might be able to make another rank up very soon. Let's go check it out. What kind of 7-star action do we have here? Do we have any that can actually be ranked up? No. Not yet. What resources do we need? We need some more basics, it looks like. Is that it? Yes, we have enough alpha. Cool. So we'll be making another rank up decision soon. I don't know who that will be. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I would really like to keep practicing Cassandra Nova, though. I think she has so much utility. Like a surprising amount. And a lot of untapped potential there. Maybe I finally rank up Onslaught when I can. Make another rank up? I don't know. Or SERP. Decisions. I really hope for the greater Banquet Crystals that there's not a boatload of choices. I hope that the Banquet Crystals are, like, far and away better than what they were last year in terms of rates. Okay, Fab, so here is my high evolutionary speech. Actually, it's not a speech. He's a pretty decent defender. He's not really your guy when it comes to attack, however, but you will see most people ranking him up because he has the highest prestige in the game. Like, mine is rank 3 because his prestige is, like, ludicrous. It's very high. As far as offensive capability, it's not as bad as you may think it is. It's just not the greatest. So, like, ideally you want to keep your opponent trapped in the corner. And then you want to throw your special 2. Your special 2 will lay down, like, a little box. And then you want to kind of juggle the opponent in and out of the little box because that's going to, like, inflict a couple debuffs on them. And then you want to launch a special 1 at them, basically. Yeah, Charles, the problem with the last Banquet Crystals was they were just really saturated, right? There were a lot of things in there. So even though the rates weren't the worst things in the world, there were just so many things in there that it was really hard to get the champion that you're hunting towards. So anyway, I can do a quick fight and kind of... Like, I'm not the best high evolutionary player in the world, Fab, but I can show you kind of what you want to do when you're playing him. So I like to build to like 2.5. So this is like the little box thing, right? And then you have this combo detonation meter. You want to launch your special one right before that expires, so that ideally, like, it expires when you're in your special animation, because then you'll reapply it at the end of your special one. I don't know if I timed it in time there. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, I did, see? So it reapplies the combo detonation, and then you can see that, like, little fish icon there. That's, like... it's like lowering the stats of the opponent, basically. So yeah, that's kind of like the rotation. The longer you're in the box, though, like, it'll expire slower. I didn't play it, like, perfectly there, because I was trying to get, like, the debuffs on him. But, yeah. He's not, like, the greatest offensive powerhouse. Mainly, you want to use this guy for defense. I do think he is pretty sick, though. And he doesn't really need his dupe. Like, this might kill. Oh, never mind. I'm at a special 2. I'm an idiot. This special one definitely will kill, though. But yeah, as far as I know, that's like the best way to play him. There might be like minor things you can tweak here and there to play him better, but I think he's a pretty cool champion. But he's not the guy you rank for offense. I think like mid is probably... He's maybe average. Like, you could make an argument he's slightly above average. Although, like, if you're in a position like me, if you're like an endgame player, I do think it's worth ranking him as a 7-star just because he carries so much weight in the prestige department. Like, he's ranked 3 and he's up like pretty high with the big dogs. So I think he's a pretty cool champion, personally. But anyway, that's just like the quick rundown. Also, guys, I think we're going to end today's stream on a premium hero crystal opening. So type your guesses in the chat below. Which champion do you think we're going to snag from this bad boy? Again, if you get it right, you get your own personal high five. So just keep that in mind. It's definitely worth it. If you are lurking in the chat, just type in a quick champion name. You might get it right. Who knows? And then it's like you're kind of getting a shout out too in the stream, which is cool. I always like that. So it always makes me feel special when I'm chatting in someone's stream. I get a shout out. So yeah, guys, you don't have to get the rarity. If you just guess the actual champion, I think it's going to be Iron Man. If you guess the champion right, then you win. In the meantime, though, guys, we did pass 150 views on the stream, so everybody go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Chat's been great tonight. You guys are fantastic. You totally make my day, honestly. Love streaming every night. OG Spidey, Anti-Venom, Thing. Okay, I'm going to drag this puppy onto the spinner. Let's see what we got. We got Spider-Ham. Charles trying to will it into existence. It's going to be Iron Man, I think. I'm feeling Iron Man. We'll see. I can't keep getting these right, though. My jaw will actually drop if it's Iron Man. X23, that's a good guess. No, dude, with the theme of tonight, it's probably going to be Serpent, right? I feel like we keep getting champions I don't want. Yeah, all right, what do we got from this thing? Black Bolt. I did not see a Black Bolt guess. One of the originals. We got him Max Sig as a 2-star. Very nice. Black Bolt. Dude, buff that man. Okay, buff Black Bolt. He deserves it. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the stream today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be live again tomorrow. Hopefully we get some new stuff to do. I don't actually know. I'm assuming there's something dropping tomorrow. I think the second part of the like carnival-y-ish. What event? I think the second part of this event drops tomorrow, probably. So we'll probably be able to get us some rebirth crystals, I'm thinking. I don't know if that's going to be in the form of another arena or like how they plan on doing that, but there is going to be a way to finish this entire event, so. And I would assume that drops tomorrow. So we'll see. But yeah, guys. Quick, there might be Wolverine. I'm not sure on the new boss rush. Because we're out of the little eyeball things. Like, this thing also ends tomorrow. And I don't know, like, if they were going to do a new boss rush, I don't know why they wouldn't have just added more milestones onto this existing one with the eyeballs. So really, I have no idea. There could be. That's on me. That's mea culpa. I don't really keep up to date too much with the calendar. I need to start doing that because then I can plan my streams a little bit better. Just my quick rundown on Symbiote Supreme. I think he's really, really good in buff-heavy matchups. Outside of that, he's not very good, Fab. So if you're fighting like a Venom, he's pretty strong. Or just like nodes where the champions that you're fighting are getting a lot of buffs that you can stagger and nullify and stuff, he can excel. But outside of that, he's not the best champ. So if you have the right matchup, he's great. If not, he's pretty bad, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, go ahead and drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel grow. And it can get us closer to that 500 sub goal, which would be fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. I don't know what time zone you guys are in. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.